because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their girlfriends. Right, the bouncer's girlfriend.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Mark, thank you first and foremost for allowing IFL TV to come and film here today. What a brilliant day. What a brilliant day in memory of Kiyan.
Bro, I'm not even in a space where I can take it all in, really, to be fair. How do you take all that in? To go through 17 years of all of this building up, impacting kids, to come to a day where you have your dreams kind of coming together, where you're allowing the impact and the power of people from all different levels of life, successful, general, public, all coming together with one cause, the Kiyan Foundation, to build the Future Champions Academy, where we are developing the mindset of young people to understand that the blueprint for success can be taught. It's not about having a gift or a talent, it's about something you train yourself to become on a daily basis.
I look at some of the people on the pitch. I mean, we're talking Premier League winners, people from the music industry, TV personalities. You've got people here with real followings, real backings, who can really push and can really kind of let the word and spread the word of the Kiyan Foundation.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the whole vision was. Imagine if everybody's focused on one thing. I focused on one thing at one time in my life, and it was to become a champion and hold up championship belts. And the only thing that could happen to me was that I was going to hold up championship belts and I was going to achieve my goal, because all of my focus was on that. If all of our focus is on helping and transforming and developing young people's lives to add value back to their community, what are we going to get? We're going to get just that. Many young people's lives adding value and having this mindset of evil that they can deal with their conflict and problems by being violent and using knives and serious youth violence. That'll be gone. But we need to start this movement and change the mindset of young people so they recognize that's the worst thing we could do. Because at the moment, they evidently don't understand that that's the worst thing that they can do. What I've realized is being pressed actually brings the best out in you, but you have to have that mindset to understand that. And if you don't have that from the foundations of you, what do you end up feeling? You end up feeling and thinking that the pressing has come to break you. So when, as I said before, when people were saying, why me, why Kiyan, I was thinking, well, why not? I'm not so special. There's mums and dads grieving their children all over the world. So why couldn't I be that guy on the day I was? So once I realized that, I think, what am I gonna do about this? And that's the big question we gotta ask ourselves. When we're going through the pressing, what are we gonna do about the pressing? What kind of quality oil do we wanna come out of us? What are we gonna produce? And this is one of the things that I've produced, is the Kiyan Foundation, being able to bring people together to see one vision so we all can utilize this energy and create something powerful for the future of our children.
And the bigger picture around today and what it does for the foundation is the money raised is going to be going towards part of the academy as well. So do you kind of want to explain to us about that?
Yeah, 100%. The academy is really simple. If you look at my life, it's a blueprint of everything that I've learned through my journey. You know, I've gone through having anxiety, being fearful. I've gone through having lacking self-belief. I've gone through all of that, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have been doing what I was doing on the streets when I was homeless. I wouldn't have been abusing my body with drugs. I would have been looking after myself. So once I began to believe, once I began to have hope, once I began to have a vision and a focus for my life, and I chose what I wanted to do, then things begin to change for me. And I began to work hard. I began to work every single day towards this goal to become a champion. And if we equip young people with that character, which we want to do, which we have been doing for the last 17 years, and which we now want to build in to be able to create this fixed model, then I'm telling you, bro, we're going to see a generation of kids flying, bringing value, being champions in their own communities, and that's what we want.
Brilliant, Mark. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. Thank you very much.
because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 17, 16, 17. We nicked their girlfriends. Right, the bouncer's girlfriend.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,